Hello, hello. It is time for bedtime meditation. We just finished up some card pulls on Instagram. Hopefully, y'all are coming over here on YouTube. I'm just doing a little something, something over here so I can read your comments if you send them. So if you're over here and you're joining me, go ahead and throw an emoji in there or say hi or whatever else. Tell me what your celebration is for today, what went well today. Any of those things are lovely. Okay, so the theme that was shaping up was connecting to your spiritual source and knowing how powerful you are to manifest what you want. And this is a perfect lesson right now as we are moving into new moon time. I think Thursday, it's either late Thursday or maybe early Friday morning that we have the new moon, and this new moon is supposed to be a really potent new moon. And also we have some influence from Jupiter, so I've read about from several astrologers that will let us be more expansive with our manifestations and our imagery. So whatever it is that we're imagining now, whatever it is that we're calling into our life, it could be anything: career, health, family, where you want to live, finances, abundance, whatever. Let's visualize that now. And here's another secret tip, something that I did not share over on IG Live, is that, the more our desire and our vision and what we're calling in is in service to the collective, especially now with all this Aquarius energy, the more it's in service to the collective, the easier it is to not only draw it to us, but also keep it, have it be sustainable. Because we can draw in these amazing opportunities, but then they don't stay, they don't stick. Maybe you meet somebody that's like phenomenal, but then you never end up dating them, or it only lasts for a month or something like that, or you get this great job but then it goes away, or whatever it is. When you are stating your desires and your intentions, and it also is in the highest good of everyone involved, it's going to have that sticking power. And then of course we have to feel worthy. So if you need some help with some of those worthiness, um, being able to receive and believing that you're worthy of good things, I have some bedtime meditations in this YouTube library for you to check out. So you just go to my playlists, bedtime meditations, you'll see tons of them. So a lot of my style is increasing your worthiness or reminding you of your worthiness, and then visualizing the future. That's sort of my thing. So we're going to do that. I see some people are on. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to pull a card from Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler deck. And just to give us any additional guidance, this is usually kind of like action steps or some additional validation for this manifesting. And if you've been here before, you know that I don't plan these meditations in advance. I just go with the energy. So we've already protected the space with a pyramid of light. So if you're new and you're just popping on now, if you weren't with us on Instagram, you can imagine a pyramid of light around you. Imagine each of your 7 chakras lighting up, imagining stars within your hands and your feet, and just feeling this golden sun above your head and just shooting down white light through the top of your head, almost pouring it down like liquid sunshine, filling your body up, and knowing that this space is protected. Only highest truth and unconditional love can come in, and anything harmful cannot come in. There's a force field around us. And so let's join our light together now as we ask for a card that is in everyone's highest good, that is here live, and that also might join and see this recording later on. Okay, what card wants to come through for our message? Here we go. Well, we didn't have that many people on the IG Live, and we had 3 cards that repeated. And here it is, another card. This one's finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Again, it's crazy. I shuffle these and the same themes keep coming up. That tells you that this is real. It's beyond chance. So finding sanctuary, opening up to your spiritual source. This means to sit back and rest. This means to nourish the womb. Let the womb support you. You have this egg that is becoming fertile. And so just let it rest, let it drop and begin to implant into the womb space of creation. So that's the metaphor we're going to use. Isn't it interesting that this photo is like a tower? It's kind of like a phallic shape too within this um, this very like white, um, cloud-like softness. So letting that egg become fertilized with your vision in that which you want to create in your life, and knowing that sometimes before you start putting things into action, foot after foot after foot of baby steps, you want to know where you're going first, because otherwise you're going in this direction and that didn't work out, and then you're going in this direction, that didn't work out, and you're in this labyrinth, and you wake up and you're in midlife, and you're not even close to living the life that you want to live, because you're so busy just doing without stopping to focus and feel into what it is that you really want. So if you can resonate with that, and you just feel like you're pressured right now to pay the bills or get this done or do that person or do that thing, or follow up with this person, just slow it down. Take a breath. Do I want to do this? Is this in my highest good? Check in with your intuition. Ask your body, how does it feel? Can you see yourself doing that thing? If you feel yourself doing that thing, and you're doing it out of obligation and not a true desire, your body will tighten up. You'll feel this tightness. I taught this skill to my daughter this week, right? Or if it's something that is in your highest good and it's good for you, you're going to feel this warm, relaxing expansiveness. So that's how you know. And so we are going to open to our spiritual source. We're going to create the sanctuary in this meditation right now to plant those seeds of desire, and let these next months be the months that we nourish that seed. And the cool thing about it, just like being pregnant, you don't have to try to be pregnant. Once you're pregnant and that egg is implanted in the uterus, you're good. You just have to take care. It's just all about self-care. So we're going to plant that desire, and then it's taking care of yourself. So you're going to be eating good foods. You're going to be getting rest. You're going to be taking care of your nervous system. You're going to be making loving choices. Only doing work that's loving and that you love to do. Only being with people that are loving, that treat you well. And that's how you nourish those desires. And you'd be surprised by how fast they grow when you're nourishing the womb space like that, your sanctuary. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm going to just fill up on some tea right now, some liquid, as I prepare to lead you a meditation. So while I do that, I just invite you to breathe. Just breathe, sit with me, relax in, get into your cozy jammies, whatever. Maybe get yourself some your own tea, whatever you need to do. So I'm drinking Good Earth tea, and each tea bag has a different saying on it. And tonight it's no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop. And what I thought is, I haven't done these bedtime meditations in a while. And, sometimes I wonder, are people going to show up? And I thought, why, I put it in my calendar. I get everything ready. I set up the lights, camera, action. I prepare myself for the space. But I think, even if one person shows up and it's beneficial to them, that's awesome. It's an act of kindness. It's worth it to me to show up. So thank you all that are showing up. And you can help me if this is beneficial to you. Don't let it be a secret. It's live, it's public. Share it. Tell people, hey, every Tuesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Or if you experience a meditation that was really meaningful to you, copy the link and text it to someone so they can experience it too. I am actively stating my desire out to the universe tonight before I lead you in creating yours, that I want to bring traffic to this YouTube page. I want to be working in a bigger capacity. I have a lot of skills and knowledge to share. I'm asking the universe to funnel me into the avenues where I can do that, where I can reach the most amount of people who need what I have to offer. That's what I'm trying to do. So any way that you can help support me in doing that, I would be so very grateful. Okay, So go ahead and plant your feet into the floor. And if you are sitting like I am tonight for this meditation, like right now I've got lots of pillows supporting my straight spine. That supports your breathing and your diaphragm, because when your spine is straight, you can fully extend your lungs and open up to deeper breaths. Or if you'd rather, you can lie down. I'm not opposed to that. Just know that if you're lying down and with my calm voice and then the time of day that it is, you could very easily slip into sleep. Again, nothing wrong with that. It's all is still helpful. When you get into that altered state just before sleep, it will definitely slip into your subconscious, these words, these images, and it might adjust your dreams. Likewise, you do not want to fall asleep with the news on, or any action movies or anything crazy, because you're probably not going to get very restful sleep. Your subconscious is going to be working with that material all night, because that's what you're planning in. So for tonight, start with your breath. So the first guest in the IG Live, pull the card drum beat. So imagine your heartbeat like a drum right now. Boom, ba-boom, boom, ba-boom. And imagine that you are around a fire. Maybe we're all around a fire right now. It's a warm night, just cool enough though that we're comfortable. Maybe the ocean is right there. Maybe it's a beach bonfire. Maybe it's in the desert. Wherever you'd like to be, put yourself there now. Maybe you're seeing the twinkling stars. Maybe you're hearing animals off in the distance, nature creatures. You feel the warmth of the fire and the crackling, and you're watching the fire dance as the drum matches the beat of your heart. And as you feel yourself there, all of your senses being tickled and delighted. Smell of the burning wood, fresh nature scent, the warm air caressing your face and your skin. Watching the smoke dance and swirl. Watching the fire dance. Letting the beat and the visuals soothe you in to a very natural trance. We all love a fire. We all love a circle. And so imagine it's all in there now. All of us bringing our beautiful energy, our desires, our secret wishes, things that our heart is longing for. Again, this could be in the area of family, career, or life's work, life purpose, love, abundance, finances, health, relationship, friendship, community, spirituality, nourishment, fun and leisure, whatever area it is. What is your heart most calling out for? What would you like to be doing? Let's say maybe this time next year, or maybe even in 6 months. Maybe even in 5 years. What is it that you were put on this planet to do? You were born under a certain group of stars on a very special day and a very specific time, coming through the portal of dimensions, the birth canal, birthed in the very specific energy of that moment, which forevermore shapes your personality, sourcing you with gifts and talents, ways of thinking, even growth areas or things to work on. And it's all perfect and it's all beautiful and it's all destined. And the more you know yourself, the better you can take care of yourself. And the easier it will be to stay on your path. Because the reality is, we all came here to be of service in some way. We all came here to enjoy these physical bodies, to enjoy this beautiful planet, to enjoy each other, to enjoy the sensation of a hug or a kiss, the softness of someone's lips, the warmth of their skin, their hands, the touch of their hair, being massaged, having your scalp massaged, snuggling. These are all things you don't get to really experience as an energy. You can feel the feeling, but you can't feel the feeling. And somewhere along the way, we forgot that. And we thought that this lifetime was about making money, having a 401k, and having a big savings account, and driving a fancy car, and having people be envious of us. And we begin to realize how little that really means when we're out in nature, around a fire, feeling the waves of bliss through our body that are simply, so literally simply created by slowing down our breath, being in a supportive circle, being in nature, being with the elements, being hydrated, being nourished in all ways. Can't think of a more abundant life than that, and not being rushed, being able to wake up and to go where we're being led, where our heart is guiding us. And so, how can you break free from any shackles that are keeping you from that way of life? And it's true, some people might work real hard for 40 years to be able to have that freedom. And some people might just go find that freedom and work in little bits to maintain it. And however you're meant to do it is how you're meant to do it. But I do know that everybody is here to be free. Everybody has a right to be free to breathe, to exist, to take up space, to be loved, to let their body self-heal. And we do that by slowing down, pausing before we take a step or a bite or a breath or make a decision. How can we lean back into the support of Mother Nature and lean back into the support of our circle, our tribe, our soul pod? Who's our vibrational match? Who's our energetic family? Maybe that's what you're calling in. So I'm going to go silent for a few moments while we sit around the fire, in this circle, being held by each other, being held by nature, being guided into this altered state by the drum beat, synchronized with our heartbeat. Remembering the power and the magic within you. Remembering and reconnecting to your spiritual source. And letting words, ideas, images, visions flow down and through you now. And can help guide you on your path forward into your purpose, into your highest expression here on the planet. Who are you? Who are you here to be? What do you desire? How are you living? 6 months, a year from now, 5 years from now. Smell the smells around you. Maybe that's the smell of the fruit you're eating for breakfast, the fresh flowers around you, the smell of the top of your child's head or your lover's skin. Maybe the smell of the leather seats in the car you're driving. The smell of nature and the climate that you're living in. Notice the colors around you. So bright and vivid. Imagine with me the planet being clean and the air being clean and the oceans being clean. New innovative technological solutions to cleaning up and detoxifying the planet quicker than the natural cycle of life. Using the synergy and harmony of Mother Nature and technology. Allowing us to enjoy this planet more and more without leaving any footprints. What are you feeling? What are the textures of the fabrics that you're wearing, that you're sitting on? What are your rugs under your feet feeling like? The temperature of the air. Easing into a hot bath at night. Essential oils, candles. We're swimming in the clear, crisp, beautiful blue ocean or lake. Replenishing you, washing away any toxins, letting the salts draw out what is no longer serving your body, refreshing you, detoxifying you. Feeling the sun soaking into your skin and revitalizing you, offering vitamin D, replenishment, health, immunity. Imagine the fresh foods and the pure, clean water that you're eating and drinking. In what ways are you taking care of and loving on your body through movement, strengthening, toning your muscles so that your body lasts longer and can enjoy more and more of life? How do you take care of your skin and your teeth and your digestive system? What are your self-care practices? And if you have children, how are you modeling those to your children? They learn through watching you. How are you nurturing and taking care of those around you? How are you engaging in the give and flow, the give and receive? with the loved ones around you so that everything is in equal balance. Everyone is doing their part to function as a healthy system. Healthy system in which we are stronger together. There's no more competition. It's not necessary. There's enough for everyone. Everyone deserves to breathe, to take up space, to receive, to be happy, to laugh, to be joyful, to do the work that they were naturally blessed with, gifts and talents. What kind of music is playing, and are you singing or dancing? Imagine yourself roaring with laughter, laughing so hard your belly hurts. And what is causing you to laugh? What is it that invites this much joy into your body, into your life? And feel your body completely flooded with endorphins, immune boosting neurotransmitters, as you find humor and joy consistently and frequently throughout the hours and the days. Nurturing that inner child inside of you that no matter how old the body gets, always wants to play, always wants to be surprised, always wants to be delighted, always wants to learn and experience. Until you take your last breath and decide for a new journey, transitioning to another dimension. Perhaps trading in this body for another one. Trading in this race for another one. Trading in this culture, this gender for another one. Right now, we're in this body, this race, this culture, this gender, this country, with this education, this set of gifts and talents, this heart that, if you're human, has probably been broken a few times and hopefully broken open. Each time you go into deep heartbreak, you expand the capacity to love even deeper and to take that risk again, knowing that there's nothing to lose, because true love is the connection you have with your source, your spiritual source of unconditional love. And these other humans we get to play with on this planet are simply playmates, just like in kindergarten when you start to leave your families and you go to school and you meet all these amazing friends that are your same age. You get to play games and laugh. It doesn't change that much once you're an adult. So many beautiful souls out there to become friends with, or to do businesses with, or to collaborate with, or to work out with, create music with, to take as a lover, to begin a relationship or a family with. So many beautiful souls. We can love them deeply without getting so attached that we think that we can't go on without them or without someone. All we need is that connection with our spiritual source, to feel that ultimate unconditional love, that wholeness. to be open to welcoming in new beautiful souls. I'm so very happy that you've trusted me enough to join me tonight in this meditation, to experience this guided journey back to yourself, to take a moment to pause, tap in, tune in, strengthen that connection with yourself, your spiritual source, knowing that I am sending you so much juice, so much energy, so much electricity to fuel your dreams, to plant your seeds. And all that you envisioned tonight has now been planted into the womb of creation, just like the egg implants into the uterus. And now we nourish it. We feed our body good foods. We start taking steps in the direction of our dreams. When we're at a crossroads, we say, does this lead me to my highest good or away from it? So many micro decisions each day, but I trust you. I know you got this. And you can trust you too. We've got this. So let's take a collective breath together. Receive it all, knowing that we are worthy, we are deserving. Breathing our desires out into creation. Softening your face, softening your shoulders, softening your whole body, and perhaps fluttering your eyes open gently, very slowly at your own pace whenever you're ready to come back, or maybe you're not ready to come back. Maybe you want to keep your eyes closed and drift off into sleep now. But whenever you're ready to come back, you can very gently flirt with opening your eyes. Feeling grounded in this body, in this present moment, so illuminated by what you saw in your future life. And maybe each morning you wake up and you connect with that vision again. Maybe each morning you take a couple breaths. Maybe you occasionally come back to this meditation. Look at the date. It's February 9th. The date will be on the meditation on my YouTube channel anytime you want to come back. 2-9. 2 + 9 is 11. That's my number. 11 is an opening of awareness. It's one of the most spiritual numbers. 7, 9, 11. Those are big spiritual numbers. So is I guess 3 is as well. But 11 is that cracking open. It's the portal. It's moving into the other dimension, that higher awareness, that higher perspective that so many of you pulled that card tonight. All you have to do is take that step in and through. Tune out the outside world, tune out the what ifs, tune out the naysayers, tune out the envy, the jealousy. Stay focused, stay clear on your path. If you need help with that, I'm here. I work with people one-on-one. I have a 2-month VIP coaching package if you want intensive work. We do imagery, we do consulting, we look at all layers. I have a 12-week Mind Body Skills group if you want to work with a small intimate group and harness that group energy and learn skills, more tools like this to move through trauma, heal trauma, clear space, to allow more joy in, to release blocks. Either way, please sign up for my newsletter, natashaedwina.com. That's where I let you know about all the different offerings that I'm doing, free content every week that I'm putting out, such as this, ways that you can work with me, inspiration, high vibrational stories, things to keep you inspired and healthy and moving forward. I love you very much. I hope you have a beautiful night, and I hope to see you again on Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm sorry, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Instagram for cards. And then we go live at 9:30 right here on YouTube. See you soon.